to start.
Bull?
Yeah. I got to tell you guys, I've been doing a lot of jokes and stuff on this, but I was really feeling very bummed yesterday. Obviously, every day in the media, there's stories, terrible stories, that are so depressing. And I hate to get everybody depressed, but, we all know what happened in Buffalo this weekend with the senseless shooting there and the awful manifesto. And, to obviously a lesser degree, but still awful locally, at Lake Catholic High School, there was a kid, and I know Jay did the story on the news yesterday, who was wearing a swastika on his leg during a lacrosse game against Orange, which has a lot of Jewish students. And apparently parents were saying things and making anti-Semitic remarks. And I got to say, I think people have gotten way too comfortable doing and saying awful things. And I don't want to make this a political debate. Every time one of these things like this happen, with the Buffalo thing specifically, it's like Democrats scream about gun control and Republicans scream about mental health. And the truth is, both sides suck. Whatever the solution is, I don't have the solution. I wish I did. I wish I was some genius that could figure it all out. All I know is we all have to agree that people dying, getting shot in mass shootings has to end. And however, we need the smartest minds in this country to figure out a way together. Can we do anything together? Put our stupid politics aside and come together and just say, this is crazy that there's mass shootings now all the time in this country, and that it becomes an afterthought. And again, to bring it back locally with the Lake Catholic thing, they need to do something immediately. This kid must be kicked off the team, and he should be suspended from school. This is how these things escalate, because we put up and make excuses for people who are showing intolerant behavior. It's ridiculous. And I know in a way you're thinking, well, the Lake Catholic thing and the Buffalo thing, it's two different things. But I think the Lake Catholic thing ends up leading to things like the Buffalo situation, where people were senselessly killed. When we start being okay with people wearing swastikas or saying racist or anti-Semitic or homophobic things, then it builds up. So can we, for once, come together? Can we get the smartest people in this country to figure out some way to stop these things from happening? Because it's to the point now where it's white noise, and it shouldn't be.
Yeah, from your lips to God's ears. You'd think we'd be able to figure it out.
Yeah.